Rastafari Revealtion.
Every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Spreaker.com. It's time for
Rastafari Revealtion, a 1-hour talk show produced and presented by members of the Rastafari Alliance for Science, Technology and the Arts.
Coming to you live from the United Kingdom with news, views, reviews, previews, and interviews exploring the Rastafari movement. Rastafari Revealtion, produced and presented by members of the Rastafari Alliance for Science, Technology, and the Arts, in collaboration with www.spreaker.com, the World Wide Web's
#1 podcasting platform.
Going, where are we going, not even knowing, not even knowing. In a world of chaos, where people going down, but no reason why. They go and don't come back. They never show their face, and they say it's me. So, they say it's so, in time we never where are we going, where are we going, not even knowing, world of chaos, where people going down, but no reason why. They go and don't come back. They never show their face. They say it's so
Revelation.
Haile, yeah, Rastafari. No prayers, no mantras, no invocations, no holy mountains, no holy scriptures, no rituals, no conjugations, no rules, no vows, only a dread meditation. I live, I give, I love, I meditate, I contemplate, I dream dreams, I vision visions, I survive hard times, I overcome the oppression, I speak out against injustice, I forgive the oppressor man, I uphold all that is righteous, I condemn all that is wrong, I interpret sacred writings, I see the light, I follow it. I follow Max because I need you. Jah Rastafari.
Every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Spreaker.com. It's time for
Rastafari Revelation, a 1-hour talk show produced and presented by members of the Rastafari Alliance for Science, Technology, and the Arts.
coming to you live from the United Kingdom with news, views, reviews, previews, and interviews exploring the Rastafari movement. Rastafari Revelation, produced and presented by members of the Rastafari Alliance for Science, Technology, and the Arts, in collaboration with www.spreaker.com, the
World Wide Web's #1 podcasting platform.
Ras Kabinda, yeah. He came and he showed us the way. Come, 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 come. Get out of Babylon, yeah. Dominica, he's a mess. Crime and violence everywhere. They run and play against the fire. But I know Babylon has
Hey, Kabinda, how you doing?
come out of Babylon.
How's the man today?
Because Dominica is a
Today,
mess.
everything is blessed. I just want to give me a little improvement. I come free root power. I'm putting on it now, so it's giving, it is, you cannot grind it up and hearing it up.
Yeah, everything will be alright this time, you know what I'm saying?
Ras Kabinda.
Yeah, just a little rest. You know, sometimes you find a rest, make you take a rest and it doesn't take it, so
Okay,
you might as well be humble, your spirit in time.
alright. Well, I don't know if you're ready for us to do the interview. For us to get some of your
Yeah, we could talk. We could talk today, I mean, I already do nothing with us actually.
Okay. Alright. Well, as you know, I'm putting together this little publication to kind of document I&I history as Rastafarians in Dominica and how the movement evolved from the Black Power days to your present stance in Ethiopia. And we've been there for 20 years, you know, and more. So we'll get to that in due course. But I just want to kind of go back to your early days. Tell something about you, how you, you know, your background, and how you gradually began to get conscious of the black power struggle, and give us some anecdotes of what happened in the early days.
Well, in the early days, it's from them are about 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
More from first, studying the history books and reading some of the writings of like Nkrumah and Cabral and Majesty and Che and Castro, and
Right.
revolutionary thinkers of the time, you understand, and the black power struggle in America. And they might have started to manifest in Trinidad in the 70s, early revolutionary days there. All them things kind of stir up little vibes within man's spirit, and as man begins to get conscious of what is really going on in the earth, the spirit that's induced man, that black consciousness is the path that I has, what people are supposed to be pursuing.
Yeah.
From at a young age, I just remember first movement was really in St. Mary's Academy, when we first was down St. Mary's Academy, when they had kick a youth, when white brother had kicked down a youth. At that time, I think I just come out of school at that time.
What year was that?
Just the closely linked. That was, wow, I can't remember exactly what that was.
Okay. Yeah, because we're talking about events that happened like 30 years ago, maybe 40 years ago.
Almost about that, yeah. Almost about that, because we were very young, 16, 17. Remember Piero?
Yeah.
In England? No, I think he's still in England. Yeah, Piero at that time together, he was as a young man, we started really organize that movement there. Remember, there was student movement against oppression. There was Burdock and, Burdock Shillingford. Remember Burdock Shillingford? Yeah. He must go up America for a while. He was more one of them brothers in MND. Remember Movement for New Dominica?
Yeah. You're one of the founder members of the MND with Burdock and Pierre, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that Pierre. Yeah. With MND it was more with Ronald Green, brothers like Para Rivera, Julian Johnson, the kind of brothers there, Swinburne Lestrade,
right.
Ron Green, that was the crew that really had formed Movement for New Dominica. Right. I had branch off, I remember I had branch off and come into Tuavai and Manico movements and things like that, and Black Cry and them things, so.
Yeah. These were names of...
Movements more between...
These were organizations or newspapers you set up?
No, remember I used to publish stories to small papers, that was the main reason that had led up to me being condemned, and that's what them we used to produce.
Yeah.
Produce Black Cry and Tuavai. There was different things that we used to produce, and we used to distribute that all in the ghettos and things like that. Were our ways and means we used to use to raise consciousness.
Yeah.
Or we used to be adapted from writings like men like Walter Rodney, especially Walter Rodney in his wrongings of our brothers. We used to use a lot of his reasoning on African history and things like that.
Okay.
Enlighten the youth and them.
and where was your headquarters at that time? From where you used to operate?
Where was what?
From where you used to operate at that time?
28 Great Marlborough Street.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Now tell me,
remember Donald Peters and them brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald Peters at that time, them was more like was involved with the MNE movement. Them brothers leave afterwards to get Roy Thomas. Them go on America and they man get doctorates in education.
Yeah.
But they use the educational path and
yeah.
The struggle.
We'll come to that, because that's one of the things I've been telling Tempe, that a lot of the present day politicians were in fact black power activists in their youth, so they should be more conscious. A lot of them that are the professionals today, the lawyers and the doctors.
All those who in government now is brothers who grew up on line, and the other day the foreign minister from Dominica come right in my radio in Ethiopia and come check out.
Okay.
Telling her about I must come and check them in D and this and that and check little vibes and that's why he tell me my elder brother retired, now he come back and he working with them and this and that and together the youth and them. All in Dominica now, they say the Prime Minister tell them that any man from there want to go they don't want to have visa and they seeking to open diplomatic relations with Ethiopia.
Yeah.
So I and I know we have to instill them consciousness in their mind. You know? We can't be separated just because of the borders. And you see, like someone like I who's been out there so long, those men are supposed to show a little respect and things like that, and try to create certain dialogue, you know, and communication with and give us certain diplomatic status. Because what are crippling us out here is that we still been treated as like these Europeans. We have no status to stand up and say, well, now we're a sovereign people, we are one people, you and I. You see, but we don't have no diplomatic representation here in Ethiopia. They don't want to really stand up and talk for an eye. And to get into those man offices, it's always a bit, you know, like it's a political manipulation you have to get involved into to get into their office. So, you know, leave us at a highly disadvantage out there because the things they're doing us here, we're not supposed to be going through those things. This is African Union headquarters. You understand? This is based on everything. And how is it here in Black Africa? We have no rights. You understand? If we don't have money to get qualified as an investor, you have to show you have to have a $750,000 bill. If you cannot show that money to get the investment certificate, you can't really get a legal status as a man returning as an African, you know. That is not really in the Constitution. These are the things that right now we are trying to go to the Prime Minister and the African Union about. Because we directly on those movements, you know. Between the next few days, that's where we will be heading. Some brothers already go there or get invitation to go live there to attend certain meetings on repatriation. We're trying to penetrate that into their head now that we're the neglected people here and we're supposed to be honored as people who return home coming from trials and tribulation of slavery. You know, like in places like Ghana and Tanzania, they have a much more open up policy and you get assistance from government, they give you land, they give you this and that. But here the Shashamani land grant been taken away. The government doesn't offer us no other alternative land to where we could set up and develop. And the little lands we have here in Shashamani, now they're cutting up everything. You can't have more than 500 kilometers per person. So it's going to curtail us, we call it back into the same kind of city vibes, where we come home to live as man. So it's fundamentally important. We need to get land. If we don't have land, we will need to survive here as a people. So these are some of the realities that face us. So now we are trying to step it up to a level to make sure that within the next couple months or somehow we have to get land and get capital in order to implement a program on the land. You understand? These are the crucial things that facing land now out here.
Okay, well, let us go back to the early Black Power days. Tell me about the various African Liberation Day marches, the Four Corner days, and who were the main speakers that used to kind of inspire the crowd?
RASTAFARI Revealtition.
Well, in the early days of the African Liberation Day, we first organized that. The first one was in Windsor Park. We had marches through the streets and things like that. I thought like it's them brothers like Donald Peters, Leroy Thomas, Julian Johnson.
Highly, Rastafari. No prayers, no mantras, no invocations, no polar mountains, no holy scriptures, no rituals, no conjugations, no rules, no vows, only a dread meditation. I live, I give, I love, I meditate, I contemplate, I dream dreams, I vision visions, I survive hard times, I overcome the oppression, I speak out against injustice, I forgive the oppressor man, I uphold all that is righteous, I condemn all that is wrong, I interpret sacred writings, I see the light, I follow it. I follow the light. 'cause I need
Julian Johnson, Para Rivera, Ron Green, and myself used to be some of the main speakers. Para Rivera and Julian Johnson, them two brothers that play a crucial role in educating a lot of the ghetto, you know, and rising a lot of consciousness among the youth, and them. Them man do a lot of work, you know, Julian Johnson, Para Rivera, for education. Everybody used to come around, most of them used to be based in the universities, but whenever they would come around, we'd spend a lot of time in the ghettos, you know, educating the youth. Ron Green, them brothers there. Brother Peter, all of them play their part, you know, all our brother Bernard Wilshire for a certain time, he was crucial in that too, especially up in the Grand Bay region, you know, Portsmouth, Mao, Massal, we used to go through all the villages and things, mostly in educational programs, rising consciousness and organizing the people and things like that, so, yeah.
And what about...
There are a lot of other versions like M-Water, you know, like M-Water was more like, M-Water, we more used to operate more at the grassroots level, in printing it in newspapers and little things and distributing it and backing up any other movement, them other man and them would be trying to organize or anything like that. And like Popo, remember Popo? Slim Popo? Yeah, all them brothers there was also deep inside of the movements, you know? Gantrots, them other man, them come through afterwards as far and more up in the mountain liberty. It is man, I was just still like, huh?
Rasman. Rasman.
Yeah, Rasman was all part of the movement until he leave and go to university, but in the early days he was all part of the movement, so and I remember Rasman was one of the first man them who go up in the hills. He was one of the man them on the forefront of the struggle for a good while. Remember they had imprisoned him all the time we was in jail. He was in jail together every night for a while. He might escape, they almost kill him with licks and things like that. Then he come back in jail and after he escape we make a good amount of time in the mountain and until eventually he go and study law again and things. But him right there amongst and I still know Kasati coming. I don't know if you remember Kasati, Henry Shillingford.
Yeah, I know Kasati,
he coming in the late hours, but him there still among the man them. Thing. Now I started looking to try go into DA now, you know, to try, you know, get within the roots of everything because among the liberty of power, you don't have much more like the man them in DA, you know, when it comes to the true liberty of power, of holding the liberty of the life. There's some genuine man there in DA, man, you know. Like right now, we live out there a long while, but that you hardly have anybody else who have the experience of living in the hills and wanting to work land on a serious level, you know. So it's 20 years a year and I can't really get much leeway because the other man talk and say, yeah, that is what is necessary, but they don't really have the living experience of it. So they just back up a talk, but you know, to assist you in a practical format to get you on land or to back up a movement, it's seriously lacking out there. That's why right now we are trying to see how we can go on things like Gaddafi Foundation because we can't call on Rastaman and nobody not willing to back up nothing. You understand? And you know, so that's why I say without money, a government have no function, you know. So even though we have the ideas and we see the need for things, but when it comes to the movements, the Rastaman not ready yet to take up the responsibility of nation building. That is where we're lacking as a people. You see, nation building is a responsibility, you know, you have to have a certain level of consciousness and commitment to the cause. But a lot of man, they're just on a personal endeavor and they're limiting themselves to that level. They have to recognize as a nation, it can't grow that way. If every man that's not personal by the nation won't grow. We have to keep up all the banner of our youth and coming up to make sure we have all the infrastructure so we can maintain our liberty. Them levels, we try to talk to them about the people, man, they will sing us, dance us. They try to come here and make promises, not to jail. Come here and making promises and come in here and write a project proposal to build about 12 classrooms for students in need and things like that. And they get me to go to the Ministry of Education and interview everybody and get paperwork and everything formatted and they tell me the whole shows out in the West. And as the show hold, they will send me the money to do their work. And after that, they don't hear from nobody for time. You know, and making us look like real fool out there. You know, understand? Because you go in and you're dealing with governmental officials and you're showing them, yeah, we have a program to assist the youth, and the next thing, no fulfillment of the manifestation. You know, so we have to mature. You see, like amongst power, we immature in the liberty of the mind. You see, like His Majesty had a nation building mind, and the people have not yet adopted that mentality. That have a seriously lacking, man. We can't come into Africa short-handed. No, we have to come in as empire
You know?
It's time for
Rastafari Revelation, a 1-hour talk show produced and presented by members of the Rastafari Alliance for Science, Technology and the Arts.
coming to you live from the United Kingdom with news, views, reviews, previews, and interviews exploring the Rastafari movement. Rastafari Revelation, produced and presented by members of the Rastafari Alliance for Science, Technology, and the Arts, in collaboration with www.spreaker.com, the
World Wide Web #1 podcasting platform.
My people come out of Babylon. I people come out of Babylon. Yeah. Do like Ras Kabinda, yeah. He came and he showed us the way. Come. Get out of Babylon, yeah. Dominica is a mess. Crime and violence every day. They wanna blame Rastafari, but I know Babylon must pay.
every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Spreaker.com. It's time for
Rastafari Revelation, a 1-hour talk show produced and presented by members of the Rastafari Alliance for Science, Technology and the Arts.
coming to you live from the United Kingdom with news, views, reviews, previews, and interviews exploring the Rastafari movement. Rastafari Revelation, produced and presented by members of the Rastafari Alliance for Science, Technology, and the Arts, in collaboration with www.spreaker.com, the
The World Wide Web #1 podcasting platform.